Yo, it's your boy, Deep Voice Devin here, back with another video. So, today what I'm going to be doing is reading off this list of random facts. I'm going to use my Xbox, so I'll be throwing in some Xbox sounds for the controller. But anyways, let's get started. Number 1. Charles Darwin's personal pet tortoise didn't die until recently. And then it's got like a little bio after it. Okay, so technically she wasn't his pet, but after his tour of the Galapagos Islands, Charles Darwin brought back a 5-year-old tortoise named Harriet. She outlived her adopter by 124 years, ultimately making it a whopping 176 years old. Number 2, the average person will spend 6 months of their life waiting for red lights to turn green. That's insane. Driving can be fun and liberating activity until you get stuck at a red light. The National Association of Transportation Officials says that the average time spent waiting at a red light is 75 seconds, accounting for approximately 20% of all driving time. That's crazy. Number 3. A bolt of lightning. A bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. Cherophobia is the word for the irrational fear of being happy. No, it's not the fear of share, as the name might lead you to believe. It comes from the Greek word chera, which means to rejoice. People who suffer from cherophobia are often afraid, crippling so, of doing anything that might lead to happiness. This form of anxiety disorder should be treated with medicine much stronger than laughter, love, and in parentheses, and therapy. I don't know if I skipped one, but this is number 5. You can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from 2 miles away. The blue whale is the largest animal on the planet, weighing up to 150 tons and measuring up to 90 feet long. Naturally, an animal this massive would have an equally massive heart. Roughly the size of a small car, the blue whale's heart weighs about 1,300 pounds. To move blood through its massive body and huge arteries, its heart beats so powerfully you can hear it from 2 miles away. You might miss it, though, as it only beats 8 to 10 times per minute. That's insane. Blue whales are crazy, bro. Number 6. Nearly 30,000 rubber ducks were lost at sea in 1992 and are still being discovered today. Over 25 years ago, a cargo ship traveling from Hong Kong to the United States accidentally lost a shipping crate in the Pacific Ocean. Inside that crate were 28,000 rubber ducks, unwittingly about to embark on many long journeys across the globe. As rubber ducks continue to pop up on shores around the world from Australia to Alaska, they've enlightened our understanding of ocean currents. Some have made it all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, while others have been found frozen in the Arctic ice. Rubber duckies out here making a living, doing their best. Number 7, there's a Manhattan-specific ant. On Broadway medians between 63rd and 76th Streets, biologists discovered a new species of ant. They named it Manhattan, naturally. Of course, can't avoid doing that. The inventor of the frisbee was turned into a frisbee after he died. Okay, that's a little weird, but Steady Ed Hedrick invented the frisbee in the 1950s, then went on to invent the sport of disc golf in the 1970s. He lived for Frisbee, his wife said of the inventor of the classic American toy. When he died in 2002, his final wish was to have his ashes turned into what else but a Frisbee. His son said it was his father's dream that they can play with him after death and that he might even actually end up on someone's roof. A little weird, but I respect it. I respect the reasons. Number 9. There's a bridge exclusively for squirrels. To provide safe passage to squirrels attempting to cross the N44 motorway, Netherlands officials built a road-only bridge. While it may have been a kind-hearted gesture, it might not have been the most economically sensible one. Costing 120,000 euros, over a 2-year span, the bridge was used by just 5 squirrels. In 2014, 3 squirrels, and in 2015, 2 squirrels were spotted on the bridge, the government said in a statement. Squirrels are ungrateful, out here trying to save their lives, and they're just doing what they do, getting killed by cars. Subway footlongs aren't a foot long. Dang. Debunked. When confronted about this fact, the sandwich chain explained that with regards to the size of the bread, calling it a footlong, Subway footlong is a registered trademark as a descriptive name for the sub sold in Subway. Restaurants are not intended to be measured of length. Sounds like they were just trying to get out of that one to me. It says number 11, Marie Curie's notebooks are still radioactive. The mother of modern physics was known for her work with radioactive materials and the discovery of elements like polonium and radium. Unfortunately, her research took a hefty toll on her health, leading to a plastic anemia, which caused her death. The exposure to radioactivity didn't just affect her, it also affected most of her belongings, including her clothes, furniture, and books. Now, more than a century later, her notebooks have to be stored in a lead box as they are still radioactive, and will be for another 1,500 years. Dang, man, chemicals are crazy. Number 12. This seems a little weird, but I don't... 1 in 3 divorce filings include the word Facebook. That was the case in 2011, according to the American Academy of Matrimonial Lawyers, though that the number has likely risen since. We've had instances where they pull up Facebook in the course of a deposition, divorce lawyer Maureen Rosen told ABC News. Once it's out there for the world, it's very difficult to erase from the past. There are going to be trails that can be followed. Number 13. Blood banks in Sweden notify donors when blood is used. Blood donors receive a text when their blood is withdrawn. We get a lot of visibility in social media and traditional media thanks to the SMS. But above all, we believe it makes our donors come back to us and donate again. I actually have donated my blood. It says right here, blood type O negative. So I've got the pretty special blood, so when I die, I can donate my organs, I'm assuming, or however that works. But yeah, number 14. Instead of saying cheese before taking a picture, Victorians said prunes. We say cheese because the world leaves us with a big smile on our faces, but if Victorian era folk were to see our gleeful expressions, they'd scoff. Once upon a time, smiling in photos were considered undignified and reserved for the poor and the drunk. To retain a more serious look in their photos, they would say prunes, a word so dull, the chances of it inciting a smile were slim to none. And the last one I'm going to be doing is number 15. Roosters have built-in earplugs. Considering how a rooster's call can be up to 140 decibels or louder, it might leave one to wonder how the rooster himself keeps from going deaf when that noise is coming right out of its beak. It turns out the farm fowl have built-in earplugs. Researchers found that when a rooster opens up its beak to crow, its external auditory canals close off, preventing sound from coming in and serving as earplugs. It's crazy.